Hello everyone, my name is Olectralab and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Have you got the problem that you're playing Minecraft and you're doing PvP but it's not good enough? Well, boy, do I have the solution for you. Let's start hacking. Let's go ahead and do some hackety hacking. So what we're going to want to do is first come to the Wurst client page here, and we're going to also want to load up the Fabric installer. We're going to start by downloading the Fabric installer universal jar. So just go to the link here. The link direct is fabricmc.net /use/installer/. I'm just going to go ahead and click download universal jar. It's the link under the big blue button. I'm going to go ahead and click save. Then we're just going to go and cross this off. We don't need this anymore. Now I'm going to come down and we've got to find the Fabric API and the Wurst client. This is for 1.20.6, which is currently the latest version of Minecraft. Let's go ahead and click the Fabric API here. That's going to open up a new link, and we just go hit save. By default, it will save to the downloads, but I change it to the desktop. Then we're going to click the Wurst client itself. And all we need to download is 3 files. So now we've got all the files we need. We've got the hack client, it's complete download. We can click continue downloading, and once this is finished downloaded, which should be pretty quick, should be all over and done. This little download icon is just telling me that it's all done, so we can cross all this off. Why does it say continue downloading? Is it done? Is it done now? Exit. Goodbye. Now we have these 3 links here on the desktop. Oh, not these 3 links, these 3 files. So what we're going to need to do is use these 3 files. First one, we double click on the Fabric installer, and that is going to open up the little Fabric installer thing, which is necessary in order for us to properly do things. Oh dear, I see how I've messed up here. Why did the Fabric API just vanish? Never mind, here we go. We keep going. We should get 1.20.6. It should be latest version. Just leave the create profile ticked, hit install. This is a very quick tutorial. It does not take long to get into hacking. And then we just go ahead. Would you like to continue anyway? Please close Minecraft. If you have Minecraft open, just go ahead and close it. Just go ahead, yes. Click yes. And that's going to go ahead and say done, successfully installed. And we close this now. Now we can just delete the Fabric install. We don't need this at all. Now we should have the Wurst client, and we should have the Fabric API. The Fabric API for some reason hasn't downloaded, but hopefully we'll be alright without it. Let's go hit Windows key and R. So hit Windows key and the letter R, and that will bring up this Run tab. Now we're just going to delete anything that's in here and type, press Shift and 5 at the same time to make a percentage, and type app data, and then do the same thing again, Shift and 5, which makes a percentage sign. We're going to go ahead and hit OK, and that's going to open the location of the .minecraft folder. It may be at the top, it may be at the bottom. Here it's at the bottom because of how I have the sorting. So we're going to look for .minecraft. We double click this, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to head over to mods. Now, if you've never used mods before or a hack client, this folder won't be here. If that happens, it's not a problem. Just go new, right click and go new, and then create a folder and just name it mods, M-O-D-S. I'm going to not do that because I'm going to name it Mo, and then I'm going to delete it because I've already got one. And we're going to go ahead and double click on this mods folder. As you can see in here, I've got a bunch of mods because I have been playing with mods. You normally won't have this. I'm just going to create a new folder called mods, and these are physics mods that I was going to use for a short film movie. Drag anything that's in here out, put the Wurst client in. And now you're done, actually. You're done. When you next open Minecraft, it'll have a new installation with it's all run once you've run the installer. But just in case something like this doesn't work, I'll just really quickly rerun this web page here. We can just Control-Shift-T. Sometimes it doesn't work. If that's the case, you can just look up my old tutorial. I have an old tutorial, and it has all the links still here. We probably don't need this, but if it doesn't work after doing all this, sorry, I'll just look this up. Olectralab Wurst. So this latest tutorial that I made a while ago, this should have the, oh, not that one. This one should have the link. They should all have the link. Sorry about this. But if we just go down to the description here, I should have this on my description here, but oh, here we go. We don't have it. But when we click on the Wurst client page, when we go to the 1.20.6 link and we click on the bug fixes thing, when we scroll down here next to the Wurst client version, there should be a Fabric API specifically for it, and downloading that should just work normally. Now, I will stick around a little bit longer. At this point, the tutorial is pretty much done, but I do want to show you just how to use it. So I'll just quickly pause this, and I'll come back when it's finished loading. Alright, I am back. And a little way to tell to make sure you've got the right file is that it won't take too long to download. So it was in my downloads folder. If you don't know, if you just go to this little arrow in the File Explorer here and click on this PC, and then you go into Downloads, that will be, where is Downloads? You click on Downloads here, that will be where the default place of where things will be. We just drag this out of here, and we can just bin this other one that I've downloaded. Accidentally downloaded it twice. And then we just go ahead and hit Windows key and R and run again, and then we do percentage. At a percentage, it's already saved here for me. That's very useful. Thank you, Windows 10. You can scroll down here, go to the .minecraft, and then we just go to the mods folder again, and we drag the Fabric API in here. This is just if it doesn't work for some reason. We can go ahead and cross this off, and now next time we run the Minecraft launcher, it should have a very new profile already done for it. So this 1.20.6 is out, which is pretty exciting. So now we have a little armadillo loading screen, but it should just automatically load in the client as your default launcher. So you should just be able to hit play and it's already done. If that doesn't happen, there is a way to make an installation. You just go to installations and make a new installation. I won't do that because it should just work. Now we can see the new version here down here is Fabric Loader 1.20.6. We hit play. We just hit play again. Don't worry about the don't worry about the other box that pops up there. It's basically warning you that they're not responsible if anything goes wrong. So you do take a little bit of a risk in case you click the wrong link. So long as you click the right links that are in the description, or you can just look up, if you want to be more accurate, you can just look up Wurst client and it should come up pretty fast. It takes a little while to load. I'll just go away and come back when it's finished loading. And there we go. It's just finished loading up here. If I just full screen this here, we can see that it says 1.20.6 Fabric modded down in the bottom left-hand corner. We've got a little alt manager here, which is for managing alt accounts that you can log in again if you get kicked out. If we go into single player, I'm not going to demonstrate this on multiplayer just because I don't really like it when people hack on multiplayer servers. We'll just log into help me please here on 1.20.6. This is a little adventure map that I've been working on. I'll just wait until it loads in. I'll come back to you guys when it's finished loading. And we are back in the world. As you notice, when we press the escape key, we'll get a little Wurst options tab. If we click on this, it can give us all of these settings, which are crazy. I'm not going to go into this, but X-ray blocks. This one will basically tell you which blocks to show up on the X-ray. And if you want the shortcut key for using X-ray, you just hit X. Obviously, it doesn't work in this hacker map that I've built too well. It does sort of work because it gets rid of bedrock, but you can see all the command blocks straight through the walls. Normally, this is what you would see on a regular client. Pressing X, you can see straight through walls and see where the items are. There's also the G shortcut key. I currently have it on, which is the flight. So when you tap G, it'll just give you flight, and you can adjust that speed. Hitting the right control button. So on the right side of your keyboard, there's a control button, and this will bring up all of the hacked clients. And to turn them on, you just left click, and to turn them off, you left click again. And to get extra settings, you click on these little arrows. You can move these little boxes around so you can sort of customize so you can see the settings better. There's lots and lots of different hacks. I won't go into the details of what they'll do. You can figure that out yourselves. It's pretty, you just sort of press buttons and it works. You just press random buttons when in doubt. Now, obviously, that's not super overpowered, but there's lots of hacks that can give you an advantage in the game. This stepping on a pressure plate, this won't happen in the hack client normally, but this is just part of the map that I've been building. But basically, you've got a bunch of really overpowered things you can do. For example, hitting, it won't work in here, but if you hit K or R, that will put on kill aura, which will automatically attack every entity. I think R is kill aura, but multi aura, so it attacks multiple enemies at once all the time. And then K is kill aura. Basically, you get the idea. It's overpowered. It's basically how you cheat at Minecraft. For the rest of the video, I'm just going to be shuffling these boxes over here to get a clickbait thumbnail for you guys to actually click on this video so that you actually get the tutorial. If I can just move these settings around real quick, I'll just drop down some more settings so that it looks super overpowered when really it's not that impressive. Let's go ahead and hit escape to get out of it as well. You should probably know how to do that as well. Just figured this is the bedrock temple that I'm working on for an adventure map. The idea is it's going to be difficult for hackers. So we just go ahead and hit control. You can also hit F2 to get a sneaky little screenshot there, and we can hit T and then click on this, and that will actually bring up the little thing here, and we can just go ahead and save as thumbnail, and we just chuck that to the desktop. Oakley dokley, we're all done. Then we can just go ahead and cross this off, and that's pretty much the tutorial. I won't really do any demos in this particular video. If you want demos, let me know in the comments of what the sort of overpowered things you can do. In creative mode, you've got to be really careful because pressing F3 and N will turn on nuclear, which will absolutely destroy your structures really fast. Like I could blow a hole in this skyscraper faster than... I'm trying to think of a funny reference, but I can't think of anything that's not offensive, so I'm just not going to say anything. Anyway, thanks for watching and have an excellent day. Goodbye.